can unmute your mic. Your mic is not on. And
good morning, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Once the 70 join means we can start. We are waiting for the participants to join.
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
How are you? I heard that you have a long weekend this time.
This for the normal persons. Here the business is taking start now, so we have a lot of back-end works to be done. So completely busy week.
Okay.
How is Corona situation over there? Everything is okay?
Now the situation is very terrifying us. We are all scared. Very troublesome period for Chennai. Every alternate house has Corona in neighborhood. Prabha, madam, unmute and talk, madam. Yes.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
No problem.
The colleges are running, no?
Only the faculty were reporting. Past 1 week, we are also not reporting to college. We are working from home.
Okay. But the situation over here is completely different. So we are back to the normal life. Though we are having a lot of cases or the deaths are also happening, but no one is having the fear of it become a normal cold and fever here. So the market is picking up, the economy is growing. We can see a lot of investments are happening again now.
Oh, good news after a long time. One thing is, I was thinking, is you have all vaccinated, no? All of you are vaccinated.
Yeah. Vaccination is done. So here the vaccination is becoming compulsory. So by end of this August or September, everyone should be vaccinated, else they will be thrown out of the country.
Oh, that's what.
So that cannot be. Yeah.
Here it is different because some of them are hesitant still to get the vaccination.
Yeah.
Crowd has a different feeling here. That's the problem. And population also very high. Not like that. So it's very challenging for government also to curb it. Very challenging for government also. They are taking steps, but from today onwards, more stringent rules have come. Only for 4 hours we can go out, 6 to 10. Other than that, we can move out of the place. Like that they have brought in. We have to see, at least this has reduced the number of cases. Number of cases is not yet reduced in Chennai.
Whoever is taking care properly is okay, but whoever is thinking that I will not get corona is the first person who is getting no. That is the actual problem.
Yeah, that is the problem, correct.
Because everyone here, we faced all these things in last September itself, 2020. So, now this has become common. So though we are taken vaccination, whatever it may be, we also got second attack of corona, third attack of corona. Like there is a comedy in Tamil movie. After every attack, it will become normal in your life. Like that, it became normal here. Hope so everything is fine soon. But the variant which we are having in India is now it's very reluctant one. It's not the similar one happening everywhere. The people are getting collapsed immediately. You don't know.
I understand. The same thing here also. After vaccination, they are getting. They are getting means it may be mild, but that understanding now only the people are started realizing. I think now everyone is rushing for a vaccine, and the production is not equivalent to the demand. That is what is happening. At least here by December, they are thinking all the people who are plus 45 will be vaccinated by December.
Yeah.
So when the third wave comes, it will hit the youngsters. At that time, they will also start vaccination. Slowly, it will become normal only in next year, I think. This year, another
Yeah.
challenging year for me.
2023 mid-May is the starting of the normal life for the world, but we don't know how far we are.
Okay. But here, that was the challenging period. It has started as a very challenging period for India. Also in Tamil
In
Nadu.
2020, we told that by December everything will change. Now we are in 2021 mid. We are facing a lot of it.
Yeah, hoping to limp back to normal.
But one good thing is all the final year students are coming out flying with colors without coming to the college. All the
It's not
higher
a
studies students are getting it.
issue, Satish. It is not very healthy environment.
Yeah, that is the.
Grade means there is a toughest competition they will be facing to prove that. The situation will be very challenging. They will understand slowly.
Yeah.
But for Ishwari, everybody is with the industry. That is one of the positive thing of becoming autonomous. All of them are already in the industry doing internship. They know the challenges. For them, it will be little easier, I think.
That is really good to hear. The reach of college and the students to the industry is the main key thing for them for the career development. So in that way, I'm really happy because of they can see the newsletters and the websites and what are the things have been done with the past students. So all these things are really it is very interactive and they are at least they are moving into the practical life. They are just thinking that doing a civil engineering course will just feed them the monthly salary or whatever it may be. That is not true. They want to start, they want to go analyze the industry, how it is. Each and every day, this kind of new technologies are emerging. And the 2 years old technologies are closed in a day. So all these things we are practically seeing in the industry like here in Dubai. So all these things I just want to show, though Chandra was asking me continuously about the topics, I doesn't want to cover something which is going to be the similar, same thing, which is going to, I just want to show as alumni, I just want to show actually what they need to focus in the civil engineering and what they want to focus and for the future civil engineers. So that is the way I just chosen this topics. Let's see how they are taking it, how they are taking forward. Okay. And one more thing, most of the parent students are contacting me for the internships over here and for the higher studies are advice as well as for the projects. So that is really kind of you. Thank you for that opportunity. It's like something I am also learning from them, to be frank, because these are young minds which is having a lot of inputs. So before I am just giving some example to them, they are giving much more. So in that way, it's really good.
Very happy to hear this news, Satish. 1 minute, Satish. Chandrakantama, madam. Shall we start?
Ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You please
Whether we can
welcome.
start the program, madam.
Yes, sir. Ma'am, you start with your welcome address, ma'am.
Okay. And sir, have the welcome screen. Until the introduction is over, introduction of the guest is over, have the welcome screen, sir. Gopalakrishnan, sir.
Chandrakanta, madam, and the students are asked to give the introduction, madam.
Sir, நீங்க வெல்கம் ஸ்கிரீன் போடுங்கன்னு சொல்றாங்க ஹெச்ஓடி மேம். தயவு செஞ்சு போடுங்க. ஹெச்ஓடி மேம் will do the welcome address. I'll take care of it. நீங்க ஸ்கிரீன் போடுங்க சார். Ma'am, you carry on, ma'am.
Okay. Good morning to all the participants and guest speaker. I welcome you on behalf of Civil Department of SRM EASWARI Engineering College for the 4th day of the International Webinar Series. We are already discussing every day what we are doing, even though this is one of the proudest moments for the Civil Engineering Department. In this 10th year, we are welcoming our alumni student, Mr. SATISH.R. He is a project assistant in Nahama Development LLC Dubai. Also, he is owning his own company and he is assisting us in so many ways. As a alumni, he guides our students in the internship and in the placement. He gives guidance. He is part of our research program. Thank you for everything, Mr. Satish, and welcome for one more session. And as a proud alumni, I also feel happy for your contribution, and our students are also inspired by you. And I welcome all the participants. I welcome all the participants who have been encouraging us to do this webinar. And what we wanted, Mr. Satish, is not only the participants are students, some are faculty, some are from other institutions also. They also need what is happening in the industry and what are all required to enter the industry. So please share your thoughts on that. What are all required to become industry ready? What are the softwares required? What are the technologies they should know? What type of internships they should undergo? And in research side also, you can give some idea for us so that we also will get the, what is happening, the updation in the industry. Thank you. Welcome once again, Satish. Madam Chandrakanta ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sir, we welcome you. Over to Pridarshini.
A great and wonderful morning to all who have gathered here for the 4th day of International Webinar Series on Innovative Technology and Civil Engineering. On behalf of Department of Civil Engineering and EASWARI Engineering College, today's topic for the morning session is Civil Engineering Future and Focus, followed by a Q&A session. Now I take immense pleasure in welcoming our guest speaker, Mr. R. Satish, presently working in Execute Management Services as Project Assistant. He has completed his bachelor's in EASWARI Engineering College and master's in Structural Engineering at SRM University, Chennai. He is a member of Society of Engineers. He has done few notable projects such as residential, commercial, townhouse, villas and warehouse and fit-out works in Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum City and University of Dubai building and so on. We are happy to have you, sir. Welcome, sir. You can proceed with the session.
Thank you.
You can share the screen. There is a present now. You can switch on the button. Satish.
Yeah.
Yes. You should go for share full screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it is visible.
So, a warm welcome to one and all present over here. So, regarding this international webinar, I just want to present something which is going to be very useful for one and all present over here. So, my topic which I choose is something civil engineering future and focus. So, where we are lagging, where we want to concentrate on. So, all the civil engineers, whomsoever it may be, it is a vast field. It's a mother of civil engineering. Though there is n number of resources, though there is n number of opportunities available in this market, but still a civil engineer is a jobless candidate. Why? Because there is no proper selection, guidance and options selected by the particular candidate. So regarding this, we are going to have a very detailed session about the upcoming technologies in the market by which you can focus on those technologies, do your internship, follow the objects and catch the particular and very high-ended opportunities in your career. First of all, I would like to thank for the opportunity to my second home, EASWARI Engineering College. Also, I would like to always thank Ms. Lavanya Prabhamam for her continuous support, and because of her, I always feel that I haven't passed out still now. I'm being a part of the college. And also, I'm thanking the staff members and the coordinators, Ms. Chandra ma'am, who always keep on messaging me in the WhatsApp asking for everything. So she's doing her immense, very good work for this webinar. You mean a lot to this ma'am, and for Gopala Krishnan and all the coordinators who's representing this, and for the other staff members of the other colleges, and my dear fellow future civil engineers. Welcome you all. And I hope this session will be very interactive with you. I am happy to have you on board. Let's start with some of the things. First of all, I want to ask you, are you ready for tomorrow? It means something like not tomorrow. This one, you want to read it every day, you are ready for tomorrow. So here, I can see much Jambwans in this field are getting knocked out within a second by each and everyone in this. It's not something like everyone has the same day. You can be a very rich businessman today, tomorrow you will be a poor, greedy, searching for your bread and butter. So you want to be ready for every day to face the challenges, and you want to keep updated about the future technologies which is going to evolve around, and you want to keep updated yourself. Unless and until you are doing it, you cannot win this challenge. Some of the items which we are going to see today regarding the future is, these are the topics. In this, we will be seeing about the BIM. The BIM, Building Information Modeling, is going to rule the world for not more than 5 years from now on, which is already a part of the civil construction happening in this society. This BIM is going to be a very big, it's going to be a very big part of the construction overall the world. So we will see about this. I need all the focus from part of the students who is really interested in the software, civil or whatever it may be, to focus on this BIM, by which it's something, it's going to turnkey of your, it's going to be a turnover of your life. So something like this is a part of the upgradation of the AutoCAD software. So the BIM is similar to the CAD. It is a software which is 3D design, it will be done, and that 3D design will be completely evolved and analyzed by the technicians as well as the engineers. What is this simply to be said? This is the monopoly, or it's a kind of a smart 3D visualized template of a project will be done before it is executed or signed or contracted signed. So they can analyze it, they can view it, they can understand it, what is the actual problem is going to happen. Quickly we will run on through this. So in the past or in the present, some of the countries are still following the documentation type, something like this, like carrying out the files, CDs, floppies, or whatever it may be. There will be separate document controller, itching his head, searching for the documents. This is the current situation which is happening in most of the places, by which the transactions will be from the client to contractor to the consultant to the stakeholders of, it's like a vast. So the transaction is getting disturbed somewhere. If the, like you can see many videos in the YouTube, if you're starting passing some information, say that he is fat, it will go to someone last, like he is the beauty, something like that. So this is the transaction happening problem in the civil industries. So all these stakeholders, starting from the owners till the maintenance contractors, need to be communicated, need to be properly updated via a single role, which is known as building information modeling. So here, what will happen? This is not a line-based, like a single line-based drawings. This is something you can visualize yourself in a 3D views. A building will be separated in different parts, like structurally, staircases, beams, columns, and like also doors, windows, the furnitures will be separately, those furnitures, how it will be looking like, how the elevation will look like, how the room model will be look like. You can separate room wise, you can rotate it, you can analyze it, and you can fix it back. And when you're fixing all together, you will get your project out. So this you can see in this. So I think there are some issues in the sound. So from the next videos, I am going to play it in the mute, by which you can understand the complete idea of the BIM. So now we will see what need to be focused in the BIM. So particularly if you see, starting from the stake, from the client, from the owner of the company, owner of the building or the owner of the project, to the next level of the contractor or the consultant or who is analyst, next to the architect, next to the maintenance company, to the least end user, everyone need to use this BIM. How? Owner will analyze the complete investment he is going to do with the help of this BIM to understand what the product is going to deliver. Owner will see this view from the BIM, and he needs someone who is specialized in BIM. Contractor will execute this work with the BIM, and he needs particular person for taking the project, move on in a proper budgeted manner. Yes, please.
Mr. Satish,
Speaking.
yeah, you can pop up the hide button so that we can view the complete PPT. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
So another thing is, like, each and every stakeholders needs a part of parcel of BIM. So everyone need at least 5 to 10 people of BIM going to be specialist, what about the BIM? From the initial in start of your career, you need not to wait until the final year. You can start now, you can analyze now. Don't tell me that I cannot study it. When you can study about the music, you can study about the cooking, you can study about the exact number of steps in the YouTube, you can obviously study this if you have interest. So this need to be understood, analyzed by yourself, taken in care, and you can start revolving around it. This is going to be one of the best future technology who is going to rule the world. And this software is applied in each and every things, not only in construction, it's happening in mechanical engineering, software and everywhere. The average salary package for the BIM who is starting as a fresher till the experienced candidates is ranging from 3 lakhs to 90 lakhs per annum. And this is not going to be this small thing. So if you are going to analyze this and have a knowledge about it, you are not a fresher. You may be a fresher to some of the companies, but yourself, when you have your self-confidence that you know about this, you are not a fresher. Please understand that. And these are I can share this presentation, so you can always use this. These are the job opportunities, these are the career development programs, and there is a community particularly updating about the BIM, so you can follow that, you can analyze that, you can easily get to this. And I also request always use the future technologies in your semester projects and in your presentations wherever you do, and keep tracking and following it. The biggest mistake what we do, people will manufacture something, they will find out something, they will be a creator. Once they created it, they will present it and they will throw it in the dustbin. They will not forget it. They will completely forget about it. In that way, there is no use of doing anything. Now let's move to the next technology, which is known as the cloud and mobile technology. Now, which is something similarly. Now, why I am focusing over all this, which is related to the data's information technology softwares, because complete world is changing into the software. Everything we need in the mobile. Everything we need in a laptop. So construction is also adopting the same technology. The cloud computing and the mobile technology is also in the construction. You can see what is that. So now in the site, if a person is traveling from the office to site, he needs all the data related to the site to be there in his iPad or in his phone or in the whatever tabs he is carrying with him. So he can easily analyze, update, and understand what's happening at the site. He doesn't want to take a big A1 drawings to the site, which will get nasty and nasty. Whereas our career started with these drawings, we will be rolling it down, putting it back to the shirts in the back pockets, and it will be a full dust. So we will put the cello tapes on top of it, and we used to do it. Now the technology is developed a lot. So these technologies, you need to understand what is what, because it's something like when you're starting your career, whatever I am telling you now, if you're going to follow this slowly in the YouTube or you're following in the LinkedIn or something else, it is going to give you a much more idea when you're going to start your career. If not, these things will be very new, and by this, for picking up with this, it will take 6 to 7 months for you. And when you can answer easily in the interview questions, you can easily understand what is what by continuously following with me in this presentation. So this cloud-based construction management is going to be the future for sure, because already in the current industry in United Arab Emirates, in the Dubai, we are completely adapted to it. There is no more planning or no more manually generated drawings are there. Each and every site engineer to the managers, they are carrying their own iPads to the sites, and this is affordable too, and it is eco-friendly also, and it is sustainable. When you are comparing your project budget, now there is a part of money is allocated for this cloud management of the complete construction management of the project. So this one, very simply, how can I tell you, if you are going to do a project, like a semester project, you need not to always carry your project books, your reference papers, everything, though manually it is required, not multiple copies. Every time you are going to do something in the experiment in the lab, only your lab, your mobile phone or your tab or iPad is going to serve you all the details, which will be like 5 people are using it. Every 5 people who are making the changes in it, it will get automatically updated. The revision copy will be there. The superseded copy will be there. Who changed it, who managed it, who entered it. All the data will be saved, and it will be it will be given as a very simple user-friendly technologies. So this is something I just want to make you understand. A person can analyze a planning software in the site, seeing the construction happening outside, and he can update here.
Satish sir, it is possible to put the audio is not hearing.
I don't know because now my system is completely clear, but only everyone cannot hear it.
Yeah, okay.
There is some issues, I guess, but
We didn't hear the audio, only the video is visible.
Sir, Satish sir, go to settings, sir. Prabha. சார் ஆடியோல மைக்ரோஃபோன் ஆஃப் பண்ணிருக்கல சார், ஆன் பண்ணுங்க சார்.
Unmute your mic, sir.
yeah, it is there. Here it is very clear. I know maybe in the presentation. But we will continue, and if you need, I can share all these presentations later as a link.
Okay, sir, please carry on.
You can explain.
So now regarding this cloud and mobile technology, so let me know, I can see what I want to focus here is something very different. I can give an example of a software which we are using currently. It is known as Aquanex. So you can just Google about it, what is mean by Aquanex, and how it is being dealt and used in the current market scenario. See a lot of the all the document from the starting from the document, maintaining the budget and maintaining the design, maintaining the structural calculations, what is the update, what are the inspections happening at the site, what is the material coming going out, A to Z, it will be dealt and only updated in the Acconex in the day-to-day and hourly basis. And this Acconex is going to send you a report to the owner, to the contracting manager, to the consultant manager, to the end users about the daily activities happening at the site. So like this, I want, if you guys are interested much more into the technology platforms, want to understand the future technology, first of all, if at all you guys are having created your LinkedIn profile, though you are a first year student, second year student, whomsoever it may be, you need to create your LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn profile, first of all, please do understand it is not a social platform. It's a professional platform. You can easily get through connections to the people who you want to connect to with, you want to have an interaction with, and particularly for the people who are very much interested in doing internships, you need to completely into the LinkedIn profile. If your interest is going to be in BIM, search for the BIM communities, go get connected and connect directly to the people who is doing it. Just connect to the 10 people, put your request, at least out of 10, 2 will respond to you, 1 will give you the opportunity. If 10 is not giving, next go for next to 10. So keep trying for it patiently, you will get it. The next technology is virtual reality and augmented reality, which is happening in the current market. I just want to tell about the virtual reality, which is known as the VR. Now the VR is completely there in the video games, particularly where you can play your footballs or whatever it may be, having everything, the complete scene in front of your eyes. This has also invented and is also being a part in the construction industry now. You can visualize the project just by VR technology. You can understand what is what. You can try to open a building, you can see a structure inside, you can visualize the glazings, you can visualize what is what inside, and what effects going to be there because of the adhering buildings all around, how the building is going to look like, everything you can zoom in. And to be frank, now these technologies is already you can see in some of the movies in Tamil or somewhere else. Hero will see under the table, he will see all the pipelines. It's something, it's related to the VR technology. It's something like that. So that is possible. Now it's becoming very good move in the construction industry. We started using these in the projects now. And what is augmented reality? So this virtual reality is something you can be standing in a place and analyze it. Whereas augmented reality, if I want to tell you about this is something, if you can use it through your camera lens, through your phone or iPad or whatever it may be, you just take a picture of a photo, there will be a views, like there will be 1,000 views for a project for G+50. These 1,000 views, ordinarily the modeling will be done and kept. So in that views, if you are going to take a picture of a view as per the site, and immediately you will get what is the balance works of there and what is the percentage of completion at site, whether there is any difference in the construction. If there is 5 mm is the allowance, if the slab level is more than 5 mm, you cannot, without clearing this modeling, without clearing this approval from the system, you cannot complete the project. You cannot claim for your money. So how specific it is. You can easily cheat the people, you cannot cheat the machine, right? So all these things, technology is ruling the market now. So virtual reality and augmented reality in the civil engineering construction is going to rule the market soon. So what is the difference between this virtual and augmented? Virtual, you can see everything at a place you are sitting in the office. Whereas augmented reality, you can choose, you can take a picture of the view of a project, and you can analyze what is finished, what is not finished, and it is going to be a big mega hit. So what you want to focus here, I just has given what are the ways this technology is developing, and particularly there are number of mobile applications, more than 15 mobile applications are currently available, and all these people are searching for best civil engineers, particularly freshers, because their young minds are giving vast technology updated, though the experienced persons in this. Particularly, again I am saying, don't say that I don't have any connection to these people. I cannot how to contact them. Very simple method, LinkedIn. Go to the LinkedIn, type the company, you will get a you are happening in that, connect directly to the HR or the connection persons. You will analyze easily whom you need to contact. You just let them know you want to understand, you want to be an intern over there. You will get an opportunity for sure. And as usual, you can apply this technology in your semester projects and the presentations and keep you updated. Next, we are going to talk about the 3D printing. Now, in this 3D printing, what is a 3D printing? Now, this 3D printing is something which you are going to construct the complete house or a residential project with the use of the 3D printer machine. Previously, it is for the small items which is going to be economic. Now, this 3D printer is invented and already it is in the use in Dubai, in China, in America, in many places. The first government building, biggest 3D printer building is already completed in Dubai, and it is already started occupying, the place is also occupied. So I can show you that video in the coming up. So this 3D printing, what is everyone will analyze and immediately that is going to shoot the money. It is going to drop out the money more than 50%. The aggregate used in this is the waste concrete, waste plastics, and a lot of vacuum is going to be inside, by which it is going to be a temperature control technique as well, easy to use. And finally, it is going to be something like this. You can see there is a 3D printers. It will be in the tower crane or something. It will be centralized to the project and the complete building without any kind of problem with the reinforcement, any kind of problem with the shapes. You can build on your own design. It is going to eco-friendly unit. It's a less waste, less form of work. So everything is going to be there. It is going to be, yeah. Now you see this. This is going to be, if sound is not there, I can explain you.
Since the audio is missing, Satish, you can explain it while the video is moving.
Yeah, I think there is a self-caption is there. I will explain it as well. So these are the arms which are delivering the concrete. It is more feasible and very strong concrete. You can use the very minimal use of the reinforcement inside. So you can see the hollow in the walls that is going to be acting as an energy transformer as well as the temperature controller. There is a particular reinforcement as the column is going to be there. This is a completed project in Dubai. You can see it's a government of municipality building. The reinforcement is very less. It is going to be more safer than the structural buildings. So the focus here is something again similar, which I am trying to tell you. I need the complete these things to be followed by everyone who is interested in these things, and they need to understand what is what. And now it is emerging in the world. Now only around 3 to 4 buildings are there. It is not going to help in the mega projects because of several disadvantages. This is not going to help in mega projects. But now recently they have invented within 24 hours they completed a building, a small house, a villa type house. So now even I can see a joint venture is being signed for construction of 1,500 villas over here in Dubai, but that is not still finalized. We are also want to see it's a sustainable, eco-friendly, and all these things are completely adhered. And what is the actual disadvantage is going to ruin out the labor category people because the minimalistic amount of labor is required for this. But still, the technology is very good. it is going to be sustainable, it's going to help the ecology by using the waste products. So this is also a part of future development. Now let's see some of the advanced materials. In this, you might have seen something already before, you might have come across many things, but still, here some of the items which is keep on revolving, keep on moving in this platform. And one of the example I want to tell you is using the CO2, injecting the CO2 into the concrete, and this concrete will be, the CO2 will have a reaction inside, and what will happen with the limestone nanoparticles, and the compressive strength of the material is getting increased. So you can believe it, yes, it's already happened, and lot of things are happening with the CO2 injection, and how we want to use the CO2 into the industries. And also now there is a carbon bricks. Now next invention is happening is also carbon bricks, and they are using that in the many other testing centers. And building the CO2 is something which I told you, carbon nanotubes, transparent aluminium, imagine transparent aluminium, permeable concrete, aerogen installations, temperature reactive tiles, robots on construction, 3D printed houses, which we see already, smart roads, and self-healing concrete. These are some of the items which is a part of the upcoming technologies, and most of this have been self-healing concrete, permeable concrete, all these things already it's been there, but now, as I told you, you should be ready for tomorrow. It's keep on updating. What is update? We doesn't know. Previously, the concrete which you want to self-healing concrete, previously it was something you want to lay new and you want to keep on monitoring it. Now, even the existing concrete can be analyzed. Existing concrete building structures can be converted into a self-healing concrete. So these are some of the advanced materials who's having a much of interested in the self-healing in this side of material technologies. There is a course known as material technology who is interested in that. They need to focus on this platform. Now, as we said, a lot of augmented realities, virtual realities, cloud computing, everything. Now, construction is going to be in the hands of software and data ecosystem soon. And this is going to be a true. So now let's see what is going to be the main thing, because the real-time collaboration of this software is going to be the essential component in the building process in the future. So it is going to build the sustainability. With the word of sustainability, the construction will completely change from the manual operation to this operation, though it cannot be built by the machines because there is a lot of architectural views and elevations are there which only man can do it. Still, but the rule of software and data is going to be there. If you see this, so there is already around 163 higher-end softwares are there for the construction, 99 mobile applications are there in the construction in the current market, and 30% of the construction companies all over the world have started adopting these technologies, and 48.5% is already they purchased the software and they are implementing in their projects. So there is around, you can see what is the other benefits going to be there. It is going to save the time. It is going to save the manual loss of data. It is also going to have the information secured. So these are, if I am not wrong, the cloud computing technology is going to rule the market in the other fields as well. So it is taking a part in the construction as well. So whoever is interested in this, again, you want to adhere these technologies into your current situation, how you can inherit it, and you want to follow the LinkedIn profiles of the relevant companies, you can easily win the challenge. First of all, you should not completely say that I am not getting the contact. You want to build the contact, else you won't get it. Again, now the next technology, smart buildings, smart homes, connected homes. What is that? What is smart building and smart homes? Let me directly go to the slide. Now, this home automation system might be a part, or it might be there in India, which I am unaware of it, but over here, each and every upcoming project is having a provision for the home automation. So if you are coming out from if you are having this high-end, only the high-end villas and high-end buildings needed, now it is becoming a basic requirement of a project. Yes, a wall of a villa should have a computing system which is going to help the home automation. smart home. The home need to be smart home. The power need to be generated by its own, and it need to be controlled. The AC need to be controlled through a mobile, and the complete light system, complete AC system is going to be controlled by the controlled universally. And if you are coming out from the office, you can switch on your AC in your room, and you can come, you can open your door, and you can have a security system as well. Complete security system linked to the local security, police stations, and all these things, TV speakers, A to Z. It is becoming a mandatory requirement for the design nowadays. Whereas people used to understand that this is going to be there only the high-end villas, not so, because each and every individual in this world, more than 78% of human population is having a board with them, having a mobile with them, and though around 40 to 45% mobiles, starting from the Android or iOS or whatever it may be. So these applications are more than 1,000. All this home automation system they are giving in very affordable prices. You can easily use it. So these are the concentration need to be gone through this ideas how it can be improvised. Because here we need not to invent it, we need to improvise it, and we want to occupy ourselves. Now another thing is home analytics. What is this home analytics? We have seen already the smart home. What is this? This home analytics, what is going to happen in the future? This home will take care of the power on himself. And another thing, what is going to happen? Measuring your body temperature, the temperature of AC will be adjusted. If you are fallen sick, accordingly the window curtain will be opening, and it will pump in the external air from the atmosphere. If overall atmosphere air having more than carbon or carbon dioxide content more than this, it will automatically emit out oxygen in the rooms. And it is going to plant the plants on its own. It is going to feed the paint or whatever permeable. And again, I am telling you, the rules are going to be the permeable concrete. The permeable concrete, why it is used? It is going to be used for the rainwater conservation, and that water will be treated. Swimming pools will be automatically taken care. This is also evolved and arranged in the one of the two kind of buildings already. High-end villa is being in the test, and it has been a successive one. Even the washing machines being treated and consistently analyzed by the home. So here it is, what is the use of it? This home is going to be self-healing home. It's going to be it doesn't mean to bother about anything. Even the paints or even the external finish of the building is going to be a self-healing products. So this is something very new and very interesting stuff. So I think there is no use of human in the future. All these things are going to rule the world. But we want to be ready for facing all these challenges. Now, these were some of the topics which we covered. Now let us go to the practical, actual future and focus of civil engineers, what they are going to do. But these are the topics which everyone knows. What I am going to show is something like everyone will say, yeah, I know this. But when it comes to the actual thing, they will suffer. I don't know why. All the civil engineers, whomsoever it may be, you can see part will be rocking like anything, part will be rocking like their own firms, and rest of the middle person will be ideal till 5 years, 10 years. I don't know what. Because there is a lack of proper guidance. There is a lack of proper showing them the way how they need to do it. So let me show some of the ways how we can go, how we can face the future, what need to be focused. Now this is the topic. Even I always adhere, I'm proud to be a civil engineer. Though we are learning 40 more subjects very detailed and we are getting some grades or whatever it may be, finally we are having a problem in choosing our career. 40 different type of subjects which is ruling this world, we are learning it. We are getting clear. We are having certificates that we know that. But when we are coming to a job platform, we are still thinking that we are lacking in career. Civil engineer, no job. Civil engineer, 10,000 job. No. This is how you choose your career, how you analyze your career. Though you are understanding that you are learning for 4 years and masters for 2 years, still you are doing a different kind of platform. Why? Because there is no analytics is done by yourself. Though you can see due to the upcoming world population, there is a constant improvement of 8% of overall job opportunities in the world is going to increase for civil engineers only. And every organization, every government, every politician is announcing in that announcement, there is around more than 40% of all the projects is related to civil engineers. Then why the civil engineers are not getting the career over there? Please think in that manner. And that here we need to focus. Let's go one by one. First, start a job / internship. Here, internship matters a lot. You don't think that if you want to be fed directly in your campus interview, you want to directly start with high-end companies, then only I can get a high-end mobile, high-end car, high-end apartment, and everything, and a high-end girl or boy. No, it is not going to help you in that way. A guy who is joining an internship, a guy who is starting his job in some kind of software companies is different. Internship in proper role is always going to help you to learn. Whereas you are going to job, the job is something is going to be go, work, get the money, come. But internship is something learn. So either way, I will not say both are wrong, but both are the opportunities there in your field. So as I said earlier, if you are not having a LinkedIn profile, please do it now. Not for a formality, it need to be updated, you need to follow. It's not a social platform, don't post anything very relevant in it. All your alumni can be connected to it. All your the speakers or technical analytics others, they follow the companies which you are interested in. Don't keep tracking a number of steps on civil engineering, you will collapse. You want to focus on 4 to 5 items to which you want to go. According to that 5 items, follow the 5 items and pick one. And that is not going to end. Civil engineering is a C. It is not going to end over there. You want to select properly what you want. If you are going to start your career, you can be a building service engineer, construction manager, geologist, fire risk assessor, and all these things which are here. It's a part and parcel. If estimator is there is a quantity estimator. There is estimated for design, estimated for building, estimated for materials, estimated for steel. So estimator has around n number of opportunities. Site engineer means it will be in the sea, in the marine projects, in the road projects, in the building projects, commercial projects. Each and every item have a civil engineering background. Though your college is there, in the college there should be a maintenance company. That should have a manager, that should have an engineer, that should have a people. So each and every organization in this world should have a civil engineering department in it. So think in that way. Then why we are unemployed? Then why we are not getting a proper you should analyze it. It's very simple. And nowadays you kids are completely gone to all the technologies available, and you have proper guidance. You have a very, very good established college and staffs. You want to use it. And you enjoy it. You enjoy to the full who is avoiding you, but at the same time, build up your career. Building a career always is going to help you in the future. Now, the second, if you are not getting an opportunity in that internship, you are not starting a career with your campus interview, someone might have idea of doing a higher studies in India. So, in India, if you want to do a higher studies, what is the basics? And doing it not by something, doing a non-campus master in some of the colleges are available. You want to choose it wisely. You want to choose it very clearly. What and where, what you are going to do. I can see masters means everyone will take structural engineering, construction management, and another person is geotechnical. Other than that, I haven't seen any of the candidate who wants to say me, I want to do masters. No one has seen till now. They want to choose the real estate project management. They want to choose the quantity surveyor. They want to choose the analytics. No, because this is becoming something like a funda. Not like that. There are n number of construction managers available in the market. N number of project managers are available. N number of structural engineers are available. Structural engineering, again, it is like doing a MBBS course. Unless and until you are proving yourself that you are a structural engineer, you cannot win the market. Structural engineer is a very, 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 very high end, and it's like a doctor to the, it's going to be a doctor to the construction industry. So choosing a structural engineer also needs lot of research and involvement. And accordingly, construction management. Everyone can be a manager. So you think differently. Please think differently. I always like National Engineering College students because there are ample opportunities and it is always different. You have given free hand to think of yourself because we are the products of engineering, issuing engineering. We know what is there. Now it is autonomous. You have vast things. So it's in their hand to choose it. There is RICS School of Building Environment, which is only giving you the quantity survey. A quantity surveyor is earning n times more than a site engineer. And the higher studies in abroad. Again, in the abroad, if you have a think of doing it in abroad, you want to start working from third year onwards. How you want to start it? What are the exams you need to do? What are the courses? And there is now a new technology is coming, a new technique of settling yourself in Canada, settling yourself in New Zealand, settling yourself in Australia. Yes, it is happening, and everyone will have a sooner or later they will have a cousin staying there, a relative staying there, a friend staying there. So if you focus that, you want to start focusing it from your starting of a career. You want to go for the exams related to it. You want to arrange your financial steps according to it. If you want to knock out, you want to get your money through the college, you want to do everything steps immediately. And who are the person who can guide you in this? The alumni who is currently over there. Your staff members who is interested in doing this. Your department heads, they can lead you to the correct person. So all these things is, you want to build a career, not at the final year after finishing it, after 30 days I will start searching for a job. It is not a way. It need to be done from this end of your second year onwards. You want to choose what career, what technology you are going to use. Higher study education in India through a GATE exam. And this one, everyone will write a GATE, will write DMAT, whatever it may be. But finally, that is for the Namtivas. No one has involved in themselves in doing a GATE exam. If you want to do a GATE exam, you want to start studying it from final year onwards, or you want to give a gap without preparing for a master's, you want to prepare for a GATE exam. This GATE exam is something which is very highly paid candidates with n number of opportunities and facilities going to place in a very good government operated companies which is going to help you in n number of things. There is structural engineering, environmental engineering, geotechnical. As I told you previously, the first four I can see many people were studying. Other thing they will say, who is going to give me job? You are just thinking of these things, who is going to give me job is the particular field who is drawing salary n number of times more than the above four fields. So focus accordingly. You get all your technologies in hand. You just check how many people are available. There are n number of analytics companies who is giving the reports of how many people are graduated and how many are still now unemployed, how many people are it's completely overcrowded. All these informations are available. Accordingly, choose it. Now, public sector undertakings, who is with the score, you can go into National Thermal Power, BEL, you can go to ONGC, GAIL, SAIL, BSNL, ISRO, and these things you can see. Just think of if someone's father or someone relative is working there, that candidate will write this exam and he will go in. Whereas other people will sit and watch. Why? Because he doesn't know what is what. Same thing, if you write a GATE score and if you are following the particular item, I know that one of my mechanical engineering friend in my 2011 passed out is drawing a salary of 1.8 lakhs per annum with a separate house, with a car and facilities, and even his parents are taken care, his kids are taken care, everything is taken care. And his salary is 1.8 lakhs. What he wants to spend, he doesn't know. He is having a 1 month leave, he can go abroad, that tickets also taken care by them. These things, because his father is working in BEL, he wrote an exam and correct time and he went inside. But we are not aware of it. And if you write a GATE, you are not getting a score in entrance, you are getting any opportunities in the particular colleges, everyone will tear it and throw it off. But no, if your GATE score can also allow you to enter into the public sector undertakings of the government, like these opportunities. This also again can be connected, can be analyzed only through LinkedIn profiles or following the particular websites of the companies. Now, again coming to the government engineering jobs. Whoever is said, even myself, whoever said I don't want government job, Now we are just sitting here and seeing what the awesome things they are doing over there in the government. Now the new technologies are evolving, new things are coming out, and people are getting much more paid, and they are happy with their family and friends. Though these kind of abroad journeys are something like a fruit which already is a rotten fruit. It's like a fruit, to be frank. It will get rotten, it will get destroyed, but it will not come out, you cannot enjoy anything. After a part of time, what is the money you are earning? You will spend in the same country, you will go back to your home without nothing. So this can be like, if you want to understand the technology, yes you can. But these government jobs, whichever is coming now, is really hitting a market like anything. Out of 50 students of our past, only one person is there in the government. And why? We don't know why. Because still, and she is drawing around 75,000 per month. And again, I am telling everything is, she wrote an exam and she gone through it. But still, I don't know the problem where we are getting it. Those people, whoever is passing out from now, thinking that there is no opportunities for them, they will after searching for a job, they will finally go to the masters. And when they are joining the masters, they will get anyone relaxed to college, they will go and come. For 2 years, they will spend money for nothing. After finishing that, again they will go and join as a civil engineer only, they will not go into their masters. I have seen enough people who has done this mistake. So please don't do this. If you are going to go into the government engineering, bachelor's in engineering is more than enough. You want to prepare to the exam accordingly and you can do it. Finally coming to start a civil engineering firm on your own. And what is this? This is, you are going to be a boss of yourself. But how can I be a boss without having any experience with myself? But it is not a matter that you need to be experienced. You can already start working as a part-time in your from the second year, but I am the person who has worked as a part-time employee to a number of organizations in Saturday and Sundays. After my workings in the public holidays, I have been a part of G+4 building constructed in KK Nagar in Chennai, in Vadaparani. In many places, I have done my part-time works, whereas those things are helping me in going through into the campus interview. I was selected in Sabuji Mamuji. I was working in Gujarat initially, whereas at that time when I'm starting my career as my graduate trainee employee, I seems to be experienced candidate to be a project manager. Immediately I got the promotion to the next stages. If at all I am sitting and I am saying I am a student, I will not do anything, I will study, I will watch, I will go enjoy, I am not going to get this opportunity. At the same time, your life is different, this is different. When I am saying this, as you are starting your own venture, now there are a number of people who are starting along with their batchmates with whom you already have a very good commitments, very good understandings. You can start a small firm, you can start a small design firm, you can start a small construction industry, consultant firm. Still, that is really appreciable. That is not something, it's not a cakewalk. It is not going to be, you will not get your bread and butter immediately served. You want to face a number of challenges. So yes, these are the opportunities to be considered. Finally, what I would to say is choose the right career, choose the right thing. Though we have like too much of cooks spoil the foods, we have too much of opportunities by which people are getting confused and they are not choosing the proper thing. Focus on it. You can hit everything, and we are the rulers of the world. We are the innovators. Whatever you want, you can say. And how you are choosing, that matters. That will change your life. Not everyone civil engineer is going to be in the field. Not all the civil engineers are going to be under the sun and becoming black. You want to you want to go to the site, whomsoever it may be, you want to go to the site to understand what is beam, what is column, what is slab. Else you cannot design it in back in office. Else you cannot estimate it. Else you cannot do survey. All these things matters a lot. So take your career very seriously, and this engineering, these opportunities, these kind of colleges who's giving you much more exposure to the outside world, all these things, use it. Don't just like that, throw it, use it, and contact the alumni. They will know why. Out of, if you contact 10, only 1 or 2 will respond. Just wait for that 1 or 2. You will be getting complete proper guidance. These are the things I just want to share it with you. Thank you for this opportunity. Finally, you can contact me in this number, in the WhatsApp, the emails. Now the session is going for the question and answers. So I hope you have enjoyed the session.
Valli Shujit, she has raised her hand. You can ask your question. Valli Shujit. Or you post in the chat box.
Ma'am, the presentation, I can share you the presentations with the links in the videos to you.
Okay.
So whomsoever is asking for it, they can take part of it.
Okay. Any queries? Yes, Ujwal. Ujwal raised the hand.
Yes. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Sir, excellent talk you have given. I am a teacher, sir, and working the same in the area of teaching transportation engineering subject in the civil engineering. We have nicely talked about the different areas of the civil engineering job. It's okay. But sir, the issue in the college is that after completing civil engineering, the complete scenario is like that. The students are not interested
Sorry,
to
Mr.
work on
I
the
can't
site.
hear you properly.
Hello? Am I
I
audible,
can't
sir?
hear you.
Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah, if you are talking with your headphones, please remove it and talk it, or just do the other way of microphone. It is completely disturbing.
Sir, my question is, the problem is that the students who are studying in the civil engineering, after all completing the civil engineering, they are not interested to work on the site. They are not work in the sunlight. This is the big issue in current scenario. So you have nicely talked, but this is the problem in the scenario, sir.
Yeah. Without getting mud, you cannot get the mud. Am I right? Without tasting the mud, you cannot taste the other things. That is the technique of civil engineering. So you want to go to the field, else you cannot do anything.
Ujwal,
Yeah,
sir.
Mr. Prabha, how do you see the future of construction with respect to Gulf? Actually, the future of construction is always there in the Gulf because all the emerging technologies, always it is tested and dusted in the Gulf. So all the future technologies upcoming, so only the overall percentage of job market in the UAE or the Gulf is having more than 60 to 70 percentage of civil engineers. So that there comes the challenge, there comes the thing. So we have a very good upcoming movements, and also there is a kind of after this corona, we can see now much more projects are launched and much more investors are coming to Gulf industries, particularly to the United Arab Emirates in Dubai. And we have lot of upcoming projects, and also I can say now they started expanding into the sea. The projects are getting expanded to the sea, and we have lot of upcoming projects. Yes, it is very good.
Ujwal, sir, I want to share our experience from EASWARI Engineering College. What you said is correct. The students, when in the final year, they are all thinking when their other department students are going for a white collar job in a software industry, they also may be thinking by sitting at a office they need a job. But from the day one, if you have the internship from the first semester onwards, they have the internship in the field. They are all focused, tuned to that. They find it easy. Even at the third year end, they start their own construction company. They get some small projects and they do execution of the thing. So we have
Yeah.
to focus their mind on the field from the starting of the studies, from the first semester.
And it is not a duty of department to bring the alumni context to them. they can easily get the contacts of alumni directly with them, because if they want to find someone very interested in their own field like music or song or whatever it may be, they will search the person and they will get them. But if they are career oriented, they will depend on someone like college or staffs to get connected to the alumni. It is not like that. If at all you are interested in something, you can directly connect to the alumni through LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. There are any number of opportunities are there, and you can easily connect to them.
That is true. Now, for the final year, we have 105 students in the final year. All the 105 went for internship. All are in internship in the final semester.
That is really very appreciable. That is really very appreciable.
Yeah,
And
they
these are
continue in the internship as a project site engineer or somebody, or they will extend and start a job. Like that only we practice. That only will make focus in the industry.
And ma'am, you remember we were talking about this the internship program in Dubai with the companies over here for the final year or third year student for 1 or 3 months.
Yeah.
Like they will be here for 3 months or 1 month according to their convenience. They can be here for internship, and I can provide them the opportunity in my companies, in my friends' companies, or anywhere, and they can be a part of this emerging technologies and part of the projects which is ongoing in our companies. And what will happen here, they will learn, and they will learn what is what, and finally they can search jobs being here. So it is like 2-in-1 options. They will get a certificate for their internship, and they can also search for the job. They can understand the opportunities available in the emerging countries like UAE, and something like this we can sign some joint venture and we can go for it.
There is one more in the chat box. One more query.
Teacher lecturer has not worked in the field of becoming a company to teaching. They fail to create civil engineers. Yeah, you are right, Rajendra Prabhu, you are right. But still, what I am trying to tell you, they become teachers, professors, and doctorates not by just learning. They are becoming the teachers and the professors and doctorates only giving their complete knowledge and their workmanship in the much more experiments, much more experience in the sites, and they cannot first of all understand one thing. A postgraduate or a doctorate cannot become a successful teacher unless and until they are going into their jobs, going into their site works, going into their experience. Yes, you are right in that way.
And in EASWARI now, the third year students will be having BIM training. That is for 150 hours, followed by 3 months internship. That is how now for third year students itself we wanted to give. And we have signed with a company with BIM training and then work in the...
That is really great. Ma'am, I remember as we are the first batch of civil engineering in EASWARI, we have done a master diploma in civil softwares. We have studied AutoCAD, 3ds Max, PLP, MS project, something, many things we have studied. But out of 15 people we studied, only one guy were using it till now, because he done an internship and he joined in a company which is related to that. Whereas the other people, we diverted our field into different things and we haven't followed anything. So I request the fellow students to follow it.
One more query in the chat box.
Yeah. Mr. Gupta, the normal construction and 3D printing, the 3D printing is always economical. It is more than 40% cheaper than the normal construction. 3D printing is going to rule the world slowly, but for mega projects, no, it is for the smaller projects. Geometrical free, you are using the waste products, you are using the plastics into it, thermal technology is adopted, it's user friendly, it's sustainable. Hema Chandra, I have been confused choosing an MNC or government job, which you prefer. I always prefer going with government jobs. MNC you can easily hack anytime, any moment, you will be thrown out. You cannot ask them why you took away from the job, and I have seen a number of people who believed MNC and have been there. After 3 to 4 years, they are switching to other kind of job opportunity. But problem is, after 5 years, when you are coming out in the market, you will be fresh for everything. There is a age limits in the government jobs. There is a problem to compete with the advanced people. So for the government jobs, you want to understand one thing. When you are going to come out from the college, the first 2 years is going to be the opportunity if you want to hit government job. Else, you will become very back in the technology. You cannot go and compete with the new student. You cannot concentrate, job problem, personal life problem, marriage, family, blah, blah, blah. It will be like a hell. If you want to do a government job, you want to hit it right the moment next you coming out from the college by joining into a proper organization, prepare properly and do it.
Satish sir, this Hamchandra is our second year student, sir.
That's really great. By which I want something like this because the second year student is asking a very good job at the right moment. You want to start and completely looking into this opportunity of this advice, and you want to be in touch with someone and get the opportunities. Government jobs, I have posted you. A number of government jobs are available, and central government job is also there. Local government jobs. You will be always be in a safer side. And that is something, again, if you're very much family oriented, connected and all this blah blah blah, then you can be easily over there. Still, a government job is not something you are going to do repeatedly cut copy paste. It's not like that. If you are very fair enough and you can easily implement the new technology in the government, there is a number of people welcoming it. And I can see much more technologies are used in the day-to-day government activities now. So it is a very good question, and I appreciate for your thinking in second year itself.
Any other questions? Valli Sujit.
I can share the presentation.
Valli Sujit, you raised the hand. There is no query. You can unmute your audio and ask the queries. Valli Sujit. Okay.
Ma'am, shall we go ahead, ma'am?
Yes, there is one more question.
Can we able to learn 3D printing by online, sir? Yes, actually the 3D printing is something, it's not like something you want to go to the field and do it, because now you want to understand what is 3D printing and you want to keep updated yourself, what is the material used, how sustainable it is, what is the difference between 3D printing and normal construction, what is the disadvantages, what is the advantages, what are the statistical analytics is available. And there is only 3 to 4 buildings in this world. One is in Dubai, one is in China, which is upcoming in Hong Kong, and another is in US, and much more smaller projects are there. What are the effects of it? And one building, if it is constructed immediately, it is not something like that. It is going to be much more, it's going to be much, you want to have a 5 to 6, 10 years of analysis to be done in that building, how it is reacting to the various temperatures, how it is reacting to the various performance of the atmosphere, what are the chemical reactions. There is a number of things are available. So I would say you want to first of all understand what it is, then you can easily go through it, Mr. I think Anju. Thank you for your question. And Gupta sir, can you please share your contact details? Yes, I can. I think already it is there in the my presentation. I am just posting it here. You can contact me in this number in WhatsApp. And my email address. How this AR and augmented and virtual is useful for civil engineering. Yes, it is becoming very much useful. What I am trying to tell you, now you are playing your video games. Now you are putting your VR box into your head and you are playing it, having a feel that you are doing it on yourself. The same way, how it is happening here, this technology is used in analyzing the building, how it is built. Without even building, without even purchasing the land, a owner can visualize the project in his eyes, through his eyes. He can visualize the project. He can walk into the rooms. He can see the finishing of the building. What is the money he is investing? How much is going to help for him? So this is it's a very good upcoming technology in the construction. So it is going to be much more useful, and we are using it, and it is really a very good thing. And as usual, I am telling you, I am not a normal speaker, I am not a normal lecturer. I was a student before, so please raise your questions. If you think what I will think, what ma'am will think, no, it is not. This session is particularly for you. And as the second year student, third year, I can see around 74 contacts, around 50 students are there. But still, the moment you are raising your voice, you will not. That moment is going to be the moment for your life. Unless and until you are going to be silent like this and just whatever you are saying, just come across it for the namke was, just for the namesake, you are not going to get anything. I am telling you again and again. Construction robotics is a very good platform. Again, I am telling robotics is a very advanced thing which is happening, and China and Japan are already doing the construction robotics. There is no much different or much innovation or upcoming things happening, because already the company like CAT and much more Bobcats, these are the companies very having lot of advanced technologies used in the construction robotics. If you are still much interested, there is a master's available in Germany and US for construction robotics. So for that, you want to go through some of the exams in the particular colleges. You want to prove that you are knowledge in robotics, and you want to concentrate accordingly. If you are very much interested in robotics, even I have done much more robotics competitions in my career, and I was much interested in creating a robot. But I am not much interested in applying that robotics into construction. So I haven't gone through in that way. But if you are interested in construction robotics, yes, it's a very good field. You will be having a very good interesting topics. You can earn much, but only selected colleges are giving a masters in construction robotics. Choose it rightly, you will win. You can go for green building in PhD, but not for 3D printing or AR, VR. These are technologies, these are not studies. So green building is a technology, whereas green building is a study. It still is a research. Whereas 3D printing already evolved, you can do a research still, but there is no PhD in that. So you can do for green building, yeah, you can do. BIM is the future. Srutika, BIM is going to be the future of future. And I am going to tell you one more interesting thing. BIM is going to be future for another 5 years only. After that, there is advanced software is coming, which is going to ruin the BIM. Whereas AutoCAD was last 10-15 years, AutoCAD was ruling the world. Whereas BIM is going to rule now, and within short period of time, there will be advanced software is going to be there. By which, in this software, what will happen is you can build your complete things. You can live over there, you can analyze how the look and feel is going to be there. Something like the softwares are getting now in the testing in the market. So BIM is something is going to rule the world. AutoCAD is the basic for everything. Now AutoCAD is becoming a basic requirement for all the softwares. Whatever the softwares you are going to learn, something similar from 3ds Max, Revert, PMPs, or Photoshop in civil engineering, whatever you are going to do, AutoCAD is going to be the basic. So you need not to compare a BIM and AutoCAD. AutoCAD is something default, you need to know. BIM is the complete upgradation of AutoCAD. into technology, into construction, into the application of the construction. Yes, you want to, as a beginner, you want to specialize in AutoCAD, you want to have experience in AutoCAD, and joining the classes and studying the sessions weekly is not going to help you. You want to take the projects and take the project drawings from your fellow alumni or from your construction, any staffs, and you want to start drafting those drawings yourself. Then you will get a number of questions. You will sit down, check with someone who knows about it or to the institute you are studying, and once you are capable in it and you want to jump into it, but you need not have a constraint without knowing I cannot jump into it. It's not like that. BIM, what is BIM? You want to start analyzing about it, you want to start searching about it, feed the knowledge of BIM into your mind first of all, and apply it when the correct time comes. Don't confuse with AutoCAD and BIM and get stuck. First of all, thorough in AutoCAD, get the knowledge of BIM. Once you yourself have a self-confidence that you want to apply BIM into the correct way, then apply for it.
Hope everyone have enjoyed that presentation. That is elaborate questions. Up to 100 they were there. Now only slowly they are leaving. Maybe net connection.
Yes.
Prasantama madam,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I think we can close.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Over to Priyadarshini. Ma'am, here it crossed 101. After that, nobody can join, no, ma'am. So in YouTube also, some have joined. Even Muthuraman sir has joined in YouTube only.
There is one more question, Satish. In chat.
I have planning to go to Canada for further education. So what are the best courses for studying in Canada? Now, I would prefer to say that once we completed CE and I have planning to go to Canada, this planning when you have done, I want to know that, because this planning of going to Canada is something, there is a number of looting companies or institutes or some kind of this travel agencies are doing this flaw of calling all the people and saying that I can help you in posting in Canada, I can help you in getting PR in Canada and all these things. First of all, understand one thing. In this world, nothing is going to be there easily. You can get it. If you are getting it easily, you will lose it easily. Very simple. If you are getting anything easily, you will lose it easily. So now, planning to go to Canada is really appreciable, but you want to start doing the courses over there. Now, Canada is something a vast country, something similar to India. There is upcoming technologies are happening like anything, and as I told you, now here. Always go with the statistical analytic data which is available in Google or wherever it is. You want to do analytics on yourself. Don't believe on someone who's going to give you the analytics. You do on yourself. Search for the masters of courses available for civil engineers in Canada, and just to see what is the overflow of the opportunities available there. I am damn sure in Canada, construction managers and project managers are available in number of people. Only you can go with quantity surveying, quantity estimation, and something related to the new technologies, advanced materials. These are the courses you want to choose specifically, by which you will be 1 in 10 candidates available in the market. Yes, you will be 1 in 100. So choosing the best is always the right thing. Again, connect to the alumni over there. If someone is saying over here, that agent is saying that you will do wonders there, you will go, you can get everything there. Please understand, everyone over here, going to abroad is not something like you already won. It is not like this. After coming here, each and every person over there in abroad who is coming without any recommendations are struggling a lot for his daily bread and butter. He wants to struggle a lot. After 3 to 4 years, he will start earning bit. But people over there who's there in India, already they are in safer hands. So this kind of people who is aggravating you, encouraging you to go abroad, you want to be very clear on what you are doing. For Canada particularly, what I am trying to tell you, contact the alumni over there, contact the LinkedIn, the professors of the particular MS masters you want to do the masters at the college through the LinkedIn. Try to contact them, they will give you the proper solution, they will give you the proper analysis and see the statistical placements done in each college. There is a statistical data for each college. Whoever is doing a master's, how many people, a person are placed, how many are there in the market, and how many left the country. That data is going to give you the proper guidance for choosing the courses. Okay.
I think we can close now, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Gautam
Power to
will
Priyadarshini. என்ன மேம் சொல்லுங்க மேம்.
join now, I think. Gautam?
Yeah, Gautam is here, I guess.
Now only I saw her. Welcome, Gautami.
Thank you, ma'am. How are you doing, ma'am?
Yeah, going on well. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Nice to hear from you. I am just seeing.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
I'm very sorry. I didn't.
Yes, ma'am.
Very happy to.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. I logged in the starting also just to see Satish's presentation. I'm currently at work. That's why I couldn't turn on my video. Very good presentation. Very informative, Satish.
Thank you, madam.
As it is.
Okay,
all
ma'am.
Gautami.
I will try to close it.
Yes, we will close it.
And I
Chandra,
will share the presentation.
yeah. Record it, Satish. We have your recording, and it will be YouTube also.
Over to Priyadarshini.
I would like to take this opportunity to place on record our hearty thanks to Mr. R. Satish for the perfect logistics, support and guidance he has extended to all of us. Thank you for the wonderful session, sir. I also extend my gratitude to the faculty members and the participants for their fullest cooperation. Further, I would like to thank the student coordinators for organizing the event and making it a grand success. Thank you so much. And I request all the participants to fill the feedback link that I have posted in the chat box and to participate in afternoon session by 1:25 p.m. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Gautami.
Thank you all. Thank you, Satish. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for coming over here and giving a good presentation.
Yes, I hope everyone have enjoyed and it's informative.
Yeah, very much informative. Thank you so much. Sorry to trouble you again and again.
It is really appreciable, ma'am. Ma'am, whenever I'm getting message from Ms. Chandra, I used to see what is that. And she used to say, send this soon. She is following me like anything. Anyway, really appreciable.
Thank you. Okay, thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
See you. Thank you all. You can leave, sir.
Thank you, Satish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Chandra, ma'am.
We will close, sir.
Sir, feedback link, sir.
Feedback link already we have posted, sir. Again.
No, sir, for YouTube viewers, sir.
Visible?
It's
visible, sir. Surrender, sir. It is. Surrender, sir. It is visible. Wait, sir, wait. Okay.
Is okay, sir? It is visible?